Omae wa Mou. Shindeiru.
Rude.
Hello!
Hello! Gotta harmonize.
They're part of the channel now. I'm just doing a quick little video. It is 1:30. We're just gonna call these quickies.
It's a good name.
It's not. I didn't come up with it. But
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
So I'm just gonna talk about The Witcher really quickly because the last video that I recorded is on Rise of Skywalker, and that's old, and The Witcher's only slightly newer. So yeah, The Witcher, it's fucking good. It's a good show. That's it really. That's the end of the video.
Oh! Oh! Oh, beautiful!
I hate you guys.
Sorry, Witcher.
Yeah,
go on.
Witcher, that one.
You're supposed to not talk.
You can't ask us that in this
You
bit.
make the whole video just seem so much less intelligent. No, yeah, The Witcher is actually, I mean, I didn't expect anything from it because it's a live-action video game film or, you know, television series, and typically those really don't work well because everybody knows about the Mario Bros. Adaptation from, like, the 90s. And that really didn't go very well, so I wasn't expecting a lot, and, you know, you start watching the show, and the first thing you see is Henry Cavill fighting a gigantic CG monster.
Looking like a sexy boy.
Indeed. But the problem is it's a CG monster, so you're kind of just like, oh, okay. But the show is actually really entertaining. It's got a fantastic soundtrack.
That's right.
What?
Yeah, but-
Shut the fuck up. It has a fantastic soundtrack, really, really good acting from, like, almost everybody. All of the main characters in that show are... They're just such good actors, and it's really clear that they're having fun with the roles, so it's really enjoyable to watch. Henry Cavill's fucking insane. He kind of carries the show. Like, the best scenes in the show are when, you know, Henry Cavill is with Yennefer or Ciri, or pretty much, or Jaskier, actually pretty much just when he's with anybody. But when he's alone, it's kind of weird. Because the show doesn't really seem to know what to do with him. It doesn't really just let him kind of brood. He's just kind of a comic goof. And I haven't actually read the books, so I don't know if that's how he's actually supposed to be or anything. But he does do a fantastic job nonetheless. He's like, Henry Cavill's fucking jacked. That dude is yoked. He is fucking shredded. First of all, he's fun to look at in the series, and second of all, like, you can tell that shit's not all just for show, because he does a really good job with the fight scenes and everything, and the choreography is just fucking insane. It's really good. Negatives. The plot is fucking bananas. It does a lot of weird time-skipping shit, and it's not even really clear when it's doing it, so half the time, you have no fucking clue what's going on, and a lot of the time, the show isn't actually involving Geralt, and then it's kind of just weird and confusing. There's just a lot of shit going on, and the time travel's fucking insane, and it's just jumping back and forth, and the plot is really messy. The CG is fucking terrible, and there's way too much of it. A lot of the practical effects really look like shit. It doesn't really take you out too much, because the show doesn't really take itself too seriously, so you can kind of forgive it, but a lot of the effects are terrible, and most of the blood is done with CG. No practical
And shortened swords.
there. Yeah, and it just don't look good. The CG blood everywhere, it looks kind of shitty. And some of the editing isn't too great in the beginning of the series either, but past the practical effects and some of the strange editing choices, you know, it really doesn't make that much of a... It doesn't take me out of it too much. It doesn't stop me from enjoying it. It's got a lot of dumb shit in it, but it's still really fun to watch. The conclusion's pretty satisfying, and the action's great. The soundtrack is, again, great. The chemistry between the characters is phenomenal. So the whole thing is just... It's just awesome. It works really well. You kind of have to turn your mind off when you watch it. The only other thing is, you know, it's dangerous. Be careful when you watch it, because I watched it like the day it came out, all in one sitting, and I was up all night.
I can't fucking sleep!
I prefer Yasuke saying, you need a nap.
You've seen the memes, so you know that, like, a lot of people are watching the show. Critics didn't really like it, but, I mean...
I thought a lot of some critics did.
No, most of them really didn't. It got really bad critic reviews, but the audience reviews are fucking insane. It was, like, the most watched show of, It had, like, almost as many views as Stranger Things Season 3, and it only just aired at the end of 2019. It's a good fucking show, and you should fucking watch it, because it's just fun, and it's a really good breath of fresh air from The Rise of Skywalker. Okay, we're done.
Oh.
Ha! Ha! She's like a fucking white mother.
Leave me alone.
How did you not know this?
She's such a boomer.
Oh, I figured something else out. Oh, wait.